Greetings, YouTube. A short video this week about bargains that my wife and I discovered on Saturday. First, P.S. I Love You, which is apparently a Bath and Body Works CD that was given out or purchased by someone. We bought it at Goodwill. It's sappy romance songs, but my wife wanted them, so we have sappy romance songs. The Incredible Mr. Limpet, which it was a absolute favorite of mine when I was a child. Yes, I know it's going to be dated. I haven't watched it since I bought it yesterday, but I loved this movie as a kid, so I had to own it. Um, the Thomas Crown Affair, which is a film I actually have not seen, but I've heard good things about it, and the two lead actors in it are great. So, what the heck, it was a reasonable price. Al Franken. From the author of the #1 New York Times bestseller Lies comes The Truth, with jokes. I have an infinite amount of respect for Mr. Franken. He went from being a very odd and not necessarily hilarious sketch comedian, becoming an excellent author, very entertaining, very informative, very well researched data, but told in a humorous, light tone. And now he's a member of the Congress, which is just awesome because he's honest, which is a nice change of pace. And next we have Mexican art, which has traditional Mexican art. The kind of things you think of when you hear the word Mexican art. Let me look at the cover. It's very traditional Mexican art, but it also has ladder pieces. With including something by Posada, which is an artist that my wife respects. Let me do that cover. Got that for $1, so that was cool. And then I found this 5/5/2000 Ice, the Ultimate Disaster. I'm going to read you the back section because it's the reason I bought the book, or one of the reasons. On May 5th, in the year 2000, the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn will be aligned with the Earth and her moon. On that day, the ice buildup at the South Pole will upset the Earth's axis, sending trillions of tons of ice and water sweeping over the surface of our planet. Not since the days of Noah has humankind been faced with the ultimate catastrophe. Astounding evidence points to worldwide disaster in your lifetime. The number of earthquakes, volcanoes, eruptions, and freakish climate changes are increasing as we inexorably move closer to 5/5/2000. Bits of vanished civilizations preserved in museums, evidence of entire forests fossilized instantly, and animals quick frozen and preserved for millennia prove that a sudden momentous change in the Earth's surface occurred in the past. An extensive study of the Great Pyramid reveals a mathematical message of warning built into the structure by survivors of a similar catastrophe millennia ago. The 3-mile-high ice mass at the South Pole continues to grow more unstable, and in January 2000, a massive solar storm will crash into Earth's magnetic field. This edition of Richard Noon's classic contains the original text that has incredible wealth of factual evidence, including 223 illustrations and interviews with geologists, archaeologists, and climatologists. The new epilogue details exciting current research further confirming Noon's hypothesis. Richard W. Noon has spent the last 20 years researching his theories. He's received the Georgia Grand Master's Award for his discovery of Masonic influence in ancient Egypt, and his work has been featured on major national media, including Oprah, Donahue, CNN, Sightings, and the top-rated TV show Millennium. For $1, how could I not buy that book? It has charts and graphs and photographs proving every bit of research this man has done. It's just wonderful.